Well, we are here today with Glen Burton, owner of Delta V Motorsports. I'd like to thank you for your time today. We know you're a busy guy. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Yep.
So, Delta V Motorsports. It's an inherited name, but once you got a hold of the company, it's going in a more successful direction than it was before. What is your motivation? What got you into the automotive industry?
I've been in the business since, let's go with 96.
Yeah.
I got into the car business selling cars. I've done finance, I've done general manager, I've done sales manager, I've done pretty much anything you can do on the retail side of it. I've worked with a lot of the guys in the shop with a couple of different positions I had technicians that worked directly under me there.
Yeah.
One day I'd like to get into the retail side of it, so having that, you have to have a shop to keep everything viable. So that's kind of where this came up. It was an opportunity, and I kind of jumped on it. So
yeah, opportunity is a great thing in this world. It's not something very easy for many to get a hold of, but once you get a hold of that opportunity, it really can blast and take you into just new places. It's just a great thing to do. So yeah, congratulations on that. It's been a great thing seeing Delta V grow up. I've obviously seen it as throughout the couple of years that I've known you, and it's been going in a remarkable direction. So that's great, man. So with this motivation that got you into the automotive industry, did you have like family members that kind of took you under their wing, or what actually like motivated you outside of that to just cars? This is what it is.
My dad was a big car guy.
Yeah.
I think he had 7 Mustangs growing up, from 67 all the way up. And when I graduated high school, he had a 66 Mustang GT convertible, and he gave me a 65 Fastback as my first car for graduation. So it's kind of grown from that. And we, the summer after graduation, we, did a motor, had it painted, wheels and tires. I mean, it was awesome car for a 16, 17-year-old.
Yeah.
And I drove that car until I bought my first house.
But you weren't the person that started all of the Mustangs hitting people or wrecking at car meets, were you?
Of course.
Well, that makes a lot of sense since it was back since then. So it's been around for some time now.
Right.
But no, that's definitely a great one. So this was your first car that you owned, and your dad was a great inspiration. That's a good thing. Having some type of motivation is what actually gets you into everything. That inspiration and everything. So that's great. We really do appreciate the service and business that you've added to Delta V with this. So when it comes to Delta V and the core business, it's like, what do you specialize in, or what does Delta V as a whole specialize in?
We specialize we're an enthusiast shop, all right? That means to me, you may be enthusiastic about a Jetta, or enthusiastic about a 911.
Oh yeah.
We look at them as, if you want to keep the car going, get the most out of it for what it is.
Yeah.
We specialize in bringing that to you in the best possible light. That doesn't mean spending gobs of money on anything in particular. It just means getting the most out of that car. Maintaining them leads to better performance, leads to longer life, things of that nature.
Definitely. So if someone has a car that they really love, and it's been sitting in that garage, or it's been around, and it's basically underneath of the Volkswagen or BMW German manufacturer, you'd love to make that smile come back to that person's face. So how long have you been operating under Delta V here in Richmond?
I purchased Delta V in 2011. I believe Delta V was started in 2002.
Okay.
So we've been around for quite some time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's changed significantly over the past few years. I mean, we're getting into more things that we can do in-house.
Oh yeah.
Trying to offer full service.
Yeah. That's definitely great. As we sit in here as where your lounge area for your service.
Palace.
Yeah, that's great. You have the nice little area for people to lounge in while you're getting taking care of the car and everything, so that they can wait also. So that's great. I see you going making some big strides in that direction. It looks very good. If you're introducing your shop to potential customers, give us your best pitch. Sell us your shop to us.
The best pitch is what I get from customers. I talked to some people today, first time in. They're used to going to the dealer. I'll leave the brand out, but it's all about the service, like the actual, not really. It's nothing that even happens back end as a total.
Mm-hmm.
It's the communication level, it's the attention to, you know, their
Detail.
needs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, different people have different things that drive them on the car.
Mm-hmm.
The guys have more concern. My technicians, they want the cars right.
Yeah.
You know, and having somebody that actually cares back there, and it's not just a paycheck, they want to put their name on it and say that this car's done.
Yeah.
And when they say it's done, that means it's as done as you can get for budget, time, you know, whatever the vehicle is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it's a different way of thinking. I mean, we have a different philosophy here from the degree of my guys are salary, not commission.
Yeah.
For me, that means that if they tell me your car needs this, this, and this, it actually needs it. Their
Okay.
paycheck is only dependent on it in the sense that people keep coming back.
Yeah.
Our referral rate's growing, you know, from month to month. The new business level has grown significantly in the past few years.
That's good.
We're bringing in a pretty significant number of new BMW clients, new Volkswagen clients, new Audi clients,
Mm-hmm.
new Porsche clients. I mean, everything we specialize in has grown significantly in the last 4 years. So.
Exponentially. That's good. That's good. So would a fair way to identify your best pitch would be, we make your car our car because we want you good?
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to put it. I tell people all the time, it's not just about what we do, it's the whole process of how we do it.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I'm kind of flighty sometimes. I get caught up, and we've, you know, trying to run the business by myself essentially for the last almost 5 years. Has, you know, I take out the trash, I clean the bathroom, I do the parts tickets, I do the payroll, I do the invoices, you know, so it's kind of doing a lot. And that's just, the only reason that's important is because that's what customers see.
Yeah.
So they see it from one side and I'm going 1,000 different directions, and the techs see it from another side because I'm going 1,000 different directions, and they'll say, you know, all you're doing is looking at parts, because that's what I'm doing right now for them.
Yeah.
But I'm also answering the phones and doing that. It's been a lot over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I brought on a new shop manager that has greatly eased the load, but
That's great.
with the move and transition, you know, it's been, okay, so I'm not doing that, but I'm setting up cable, and I'm setting up the phones, and I'm setting up, you know, heat, and I'm setting up different things that make the shop go to make the whole move worthwhile.
Yeah.
It's been a significant time investment for all of it, and then we're looking at 15,000 square feet here, so it's been,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot that haven't been touched yet.
Big change.
So we're getting there.
Okay. So it's about your customers, which is a great thing.
Absolutely, and if you look, I mean, we've done a lot to improve things for the customers, but if you
Yes.
come in here, it's not flash, it's not, you know, high dollar tiles, and, you know, it's what we need to get the business going without putting so much money into making it look like we know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the money that I've put into the shop has been into tools and into equipment and into computers and into different things to try and make what we do back there, because that's the face of the place is me and Alan when people come in, but the backside has to work
Yeah.
more efficiently than the front side to a
Yeah.
degree, because that's where all the magic happens, let's say.
They add for the delivery, and they add for that whole package to add to the boat just when you deliver it back to your customer.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing. That's great. Well, let's talk about the shop.
Mhm.
You talk about the new shop and how big and the size it is right now and so forth. So where did you come from, and how did you get here?
We recently moved out of Scott's Edition. The first question everybody asks is, did it get too expensive? That was part of it, but it really wasn't the drive. I mean, going from a 5,000, 6,000 square foot facility to a 15,000 square foot facility, it didn't save any money from one to the other.
Mm-hmm.
But it was all about parking
Mm-hmm.
and traffic and just general city driving
Yeah.
in Scott's Edition with all the new drivers and everything. It was just getting a little bit too much. There's
Mhm.
a lot of liability involved.
Yeah.
I actually had customers that had to drive around the building, around the blocks multiple times to find a parking spot. With all the new development that was going on, it was hard for me to function as a repair shop.
Yeah. Just too much going on.
Great retail location, but
Mhm.
we're not doing that kind of retail. We do have quite a bit to grow into here, and having the parking, secured parking, cameras and security and all that stuff, I mean, it kind of gave me the flexibility to go, they're talking about quite a bit of development in this area as well. My main concerns were the parking, which I've got essentially 2/3 of an acre of parking here. That's not a concern anymore. The roads still need some attention in this area, but it's growing. I mean, there's a lot going on. So
so there's
a lot of
opportunity. Yeah, we're right on the same page there. Anytime there's opportunity, then you might as well go open that door, right?
Yeah.
The shop looks great. Very big shop, lots of cars, got plenty of room in there. You even can do. What new features have you added when you made the move? What did you add?
We went from 4 lifts at the old shop to 8 lifts now. We've got a brand new alignment machine. Some of the latest software as far as AutoLogic and different scan tools that we use.
So when it comes to Delta V, like I mentioned, you work in the German world, or can we say European class repair shop, I guess is an identifier for this.
We specialize in BMW, Porsche, Volkswagen, Audi, and Subaru.
Okay.
To throw in a eyeball to the German world, but we're professionals in that arena.
Yeah.
I have 4 techs. All of them can do any of the brands that I mentioned, and many more. But in the world of trying to make sure we have special tools and trying to make sure we have the proper, familiarity with the vehicle, they all have their special areas that they focus on.
Okay.
And that's what I like. Since we've moved into the new location, my Porsche tech has gotten his Porsche work in. The BMW tech has got the BMW work in. We're pushing the work in the direction of who's most familiar at that moment.
Yeah. So whoever's most comfortable with whatever work is assigned, they'll take on the task to make it complete.
Something like that,
yeah. Yeah. It's like finding efficiency.
Some are building familiarity with products that,
Okay.
that maybe they weren't originally familiar with, but the background and ability is there, and it's in the end not pushing for you've got to beat a clock, I've sold it for this many hours, it's got to be done. That's not my drive here. We want the product, the ultimate product, to be affordable for what it is and correct.
Yeah.
And I'll go the extra mile to spend a little more time or spend a little more money or do parts that maybe we hadn't previously discussed, if it means that my job is for what I have suggested or requested or enforced that gets done correctly.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it's our name that's on the line.
Yes.
And if I make a recommendation on how to fix something, it's going to fix it. And that's kind of where we try to go with that.
Yeah. I've been there with you a couple times, and I must admit it's been good
At least
suggestions. A couple.
And enforcements.
Yeah, you need a new engine.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
You did do so. So that's good. That's good. We appreciate that type of customer service.
Right. But it was the delivery, it was the process, it was the communication. That's what I've been told. I do it my way.
Yeah.
It may not be the right way. It may not be the most effective way. It may not be the most efficient way, but it's my way.
Yeah.
So people have tried to change me over the years. It's probably not something that's going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
But I do it the way that it works for me in that particular instance. And I think I stayed pretty consistent.
Yes, you do. That's good. That's good. So you could say to differ from other European shops, your whole process is a process that you believe a lot can
Our process
appreciate.
is my process.
Yeah.
Which is fluid.
Yeah.
I've been in sales forever, and trying to say that we are, I don't ever want to come off as a sales pitch.